Finally, we get to talk fair food. I can do my ode to the fair French fries, which are one of my favorite things in the entire world.
You can't go to the fair and not enjoy and try the fair food. And I have to say, sometimes I'm like, all right, this is a little too crazy. They get really creative. But this year, there were some dishes that are just straight delicious. I tried plenty of them.
Nice. Well, let's go ahead and take another look at Roxanne's Fair Fun.
Back out at the Florida State Fair. What makes the fair so much fun? The fair food, of course. Peyton Moritz is with us in marketing. Peyton, how did you get to be a part of the fair food? That's a good job here.
So I work in marketing, and every year we have our vendors who are selected send in their crazy fair food ideas. And a committee that I'm on, we select the craziest ones. And we have 27 this year. So
all new stuff. I love it. I love the creativity. Let's go down the list here. We're starting with the Campfire Burger.
yes, the Campfire Burger has bacon, baked beans, hot dogs on it. It's at Deanna's food stand on the mall, and it's crazy. It's a campfire.
Yeah, you know what's great is like, hey, I can never decide. Do I want the hot dog or the hamburger? Oh, decision made. You get both. You get both. Okay, what about the Jolly? This is a Jolly Rancher theme right here. My kids would love this.
This is the Jolly Rancher Creamsicle. It's at Apple Fries here at the fair. It's like frozen and ice cream, and it's got nerds on top. It's delicious and refreshing.
Speaking of sweets, well, this is going to be sweet and savory. You've got a funnel cake buried underneath this good stuff, but then gravy on top.
This is the Southern Comfort funnel cake from the best around. It's a fried funnel cake smothered in sausage gravy. It's a breakfast favorite right there.
Yum. And when I see a stick, I know that's a good thing because fair food is always about something on a stick.
Correct, I agree. This is the chocolate bacon cheesecake on a stick. I mean, what more could you ask for, really?
That's everything right there. You also have an Italian flair because I heard there's baked ziti on a stick.
There is baked ziti on a stick. Don't ask me how they get it on the stick, but it's on the stick and it's delicious.
And speaking of, you know, some ethnic flair, because fair food, you usually think of it as American themed, but we've also got pierogies.
We do. We have a pierogi slider. It's 2 pierogies with cheese and meat in the middle with some onion. It's really good. It's a savory favorite.
Yum. And I also want to find out about this refreshing drink right here. This is cotton candy tea.
Yes, it's cotton candy tea from Tiki Tea. They come out every year and do a fun flavor, and this year's is cotton candy tea, and it's delicious. It's very sweet, but delicious.
I was also excited, Peyton, because you told me that all this fair food, it's the low-calorie version this year, right?
Yeah, well, sure.
We can dream. We can definitely enjoy it. Anything else you want to recommend that is a first out here?
That's a first out here. We have a lot of fun stuff going on here. My personal favorite is fried Oreos if we're talking about food. But we've got all the entertainment is free, included in admission. There's really something for everyone out here. All ages, all demographics.
All right, just bring your appetite and get ready to indulge in some very creative dishes. Always delicious. I tried that pierogi sandwich.
Well, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I was saying, what was the best?
That was the best. I wanted to try the funnel cake with the gravy on top, which you are not into that.
Probably wouldn't do that one.
But I wanted to try it, but it was just too messy. I didn't, I had other stuff to do that day at the fair.
That's true.
Yes,
Diving into it. The orange creamsicle looked awesome. Did you get my fair fries, Roxanne?
I didn't. I'm going to have to go back and get the fair fries. That's your thing.
Because you know what happens is when we always do the fair shoot, which is the first year I've missed doing the fair shoot, I always kind of wander off in between segments because a Fisk fair fries, I grew up eating them. I put tons of vinegar on them. They are one of my favorite things in the world. Like when I do a trip to the fair,
yes.
I will swing by there like 2 and 3 times.
Oh.
In one time, just because I love the fair fries.
Just to go back because they're so salty, right?
The salt, just salt and the vinegar.
Yes.
It is my childhood, hands down. Well, that is my favorite part though, the fair is the food.
Oh, and you know what? It looks so inviting as we were walking through and doing the different segments.
Yeah.
As we spent the day there. Everything, all the food looked more and more delicious. They've got all the trucks and it's all in the exhibits presented so beautifully. You're like, I've got to eat all of that.
And I feel like the creativity just keeps getting amped up. If you want to have fun and see what is going to be next, try out some of the food that Roxanne just showed. We want to remind you, fair runs now through February 17th. FloridaStateFair.com for more info and tickets.
Plus, you can also download their new app. Lets you plan your whole fair day. You don't want to miss out on any of the fun and exciting shows.